Hello everybody, McKenzie here, inspiring you to change your world. Today I'm curious how many of you out there look at successful people and you wonder, how did they get there? Or what is it that they're doing differently in their lives from what I'm doing? Maybe you even think, I could never have that. I'm just not capable of that level of success in my own life. And I'm here to tell you that that is not true. So let's talk about that. What is it that makes a successful person successful? In the course of my coaching, I've learned that there is one simple step that distinguishes a successful person from somebody who is not. And if you follow this step, I guarantee that you also can find the level of success you want in your life. You're saying I could be successful? All right, here it is. Get ready. Drum roll, please. The one simple thing that successful people do in their lives is they take small but consistent steps every day in the direction of their goals. So when we look at somebody who's successful, what is it that we're seeing? We're seeing an accumulation of everything they've done in their lifetime up to that point. Let me clue you in. They didn't just wake up one day successful. They put in the work, they put in the time. Doctors went to years of schooling and residency, and athletes and musicians, they put in hours of training and practicing to get to where they are. And millionaires, what did they do? They worked hard and they saved their money. Now don't get me wrong, winning the lotto would be wonderful, but you're far more likely to be worth $1 million if you work hard and you save your money and you work towards that goal every day. Here's the problem most of us face. We get started down the path of a goal and we're excited and we're working on it, but then the payoff doesn't happen as quickly as we expect, or we want perfection, or we think it's going to happen quickly, and that's not the way it works. What happens? We end up giving up or quitting because we're overwhelmed and we're frustrated. A good example for me is I recently started down the path of weight loss. That was over a year ago. And after I lost the first 15 or 20 pounds, I quit. I was tired. I was frustrated. I thought, this is never going to happen. How am I ever going to get from this point another 60 pounds? And I ended up quitting and giving up, and the weight started to go back on. And then there came a moment where I thought, wait a minute, this isn't getting me towards my goals. This isn't getting me what I want. And I stopped and thought about it. What is it I need to do differently? And the truth is, I had to put in the work every day. I had to put in the effort. But most of us, when we get started down that path, we get frustrated and overwhelmed and we quit. And what successful people don't do is they don't quit. They continue on the path and they continue working towards that goal. So really, this is the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Successful people are able to work through that phase, that bit of frustration and the overwhelm, and continue down the path. Whereas unsuccessful people end up quitting. They stop taking that consistent daily action. Let's talk about some things that if you work on it, you could achieve if you just put in a little bit of effort every day. One big one that I've heard is if you write a single page to a book every day for a year, at the end of a year you have a 365-page novel or book written and ready to go. What if you want to learn a foreign language or an instrument? If you put in just 30 minutes a day, think of where you'd be at the end of the year if you didn't quit, if you didn't get overwhelmed. A big one for a lot of people is saving. We want to save, but we never do it. What if you committed to just putting away $1 a day? Just get started. After a while, that becomes routine and it becomes natural. And if you follow through, that eventually builds up and you can add to it. Maybe in 6 months, you can do $2 a day. Just get started. The thing that successful people know is that change and mastery take time, and they're willing to put in that time before they see a payoff. And you need to do the same thing. I guarantee if you quit now, you're never going to know what you're capable of. So get out there and get started. How is it that you're changing your world? Thank you. Again, I'm McKenzie. I'm a life coach inspiring people to change their world. And if you've enjoyed this video today, you could really help me out if you like the video. If you're interested in working with a life coach, I'd love to help you out, or maybe help you find a coach that would work for you. You can contact me, send me an email. If you just have a comment or something you want to share, please put it in the comments below. I love to read through those and see what you have to say. Thank you.